635, what about guns? There may be people interested in the Venus Project who still want to keep their guns. Is this something that will be allowed? What about hunters? Some people are very passionate about that, so I think guns would have to remain in the picture. Well, I think guns overall, legislation against guns is not going to help anything. They just go underground, just like anything that has legislation against it. So my hope is that eventually people would begin to shift their worldviews away from anything denoting the use of guns, and even hunting. That's a very primitive thing that we're doing. They might enjoy it now, but if you look at how vain and horrifying it is, unless you're hunting for food, which really isn't necessary in the system, you know, that's one of those transitional points that that will need to be dealt with. As far as general gun usage, you know, if people aren't threatened, they don't have a need to want to protect themselves. Everyone has a reason for what they do. And you know, that's just the reality of it. Would guns be outlawed? Absolutely not. There's no laws against anything. At least in the transition, obviously there would have to be something like that. But in the highest state, people would have an integrity of the system. And if there is a problem, then people come together and they figure out a solution immediately. You don't just call the police. It's a different way of looking at each other in the world.